Look a mess. See my stomach? I'm down to 210 yesterday. Down to 210. From 224 to 210. So yeah, I can breathe. I ain't holding it in. That's just what it is. Just walking. No exercise. Alright? So now, this is what it's going to be. Excuse me for how I look. I'm just washing clothes. Alright? So now I'm at Federal Motor Carrier. It's a podcast. I'm live. I'm there though. Me, you got Maryland State Police, you got Virginia State Police, you got DC Metro. They're all there. A couple truckers there. Oida there. Chris there from Big Rigs Video. Asian Myers there. So they tell me, stand up. NJR Trucking. You can have the pulpit. What is your problem, or what is I don't know how can I say it. What is your situation with the federal government, with the truckers? Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's numerous things that you need to change. First of all, on the interstates, when you're doing construction, it's the number one problem. You know, when y'all are taking a lane, y'all try to save a lane by reducing the lane to 12 feet to 10 feet. Okay? Y'all need to stop that. You need, wherever it is, just let it be. Let it be 12 lanes. Because now you got people and you got these autonomous cars, right? These people are not paying attention. You know, it's bad enough they got like 4 feet to play. Now they only got 2. You need to keep it at 12. Because now trucks is 8'6", and we only got what a foot and a half. That's like nine inches each side. So you need to on construction sites, you need to make that 12 feet lane. Okay, instead of making on 30 foot, making it 3 lanes, just make it 2 with a shoulder. That's the number one. That's the number one reason of safety. You need to talk to these contractors and stop trying to make extra lanes to make more lanes, but keep it 12 foot. That's one. Now, what else? When you're coming to a construction area, right? We do get notification about maybe a mile away. It's okay, it's cool. But when y'all are blocking off a lane, you need to have some type of better taper. Okay? Say hypothetically, the road posted is 65 miles per hour, right? At 65 miles per hour, you should have a taper at least about 100 feet. At least 100 feet. What I mean is that, okay, say the concrete is the lane, every foot you bring another cone out. 1, another foot, 2, another foot until you get 8, but it be 100 feet. Because now you have some people that ride next to trucks and they cut us off. So now if we are in the proper lane, they can speed up and get past us. Because honestly, I'm telling you, I am not braking because I can't see that car. So you need to have a better taper for these young kids that's on our right side trying to pass us on the right lane closed. It's 2. And also, you need to have a continuator truck right there when the lane starts after the taper. Have a continuator truck right there. So if that vehicle, or if any vehicle comes through that taper, they hit that vehicle instead of hitting the people. You need to have tape. You need to have attenuated trucks every certain amount of feet from where the worker's at. So if someone's drinking and driving and y'all ain't paying attention, they can hit that truck before they come hit the crew. You know, sometimes you might have a police there, but police have to exit off and go around. You need a continuator truck at the beginning of the tape, at the end of a taper, and maybe like 2 or 3 if before you get to the crew. Okay? And make sure that cone is on the outside of the lane. The outside of the lane. Don't put that cone right there with the dotted line. You put it on the outside of the dotted line. The outside, not the inside. The outside. Give your workers the full 12-foot lane. Okay? Now, let's get into truck safety. My problem is, okay, let's use it like this. When you get up, you come to Federal Motor Carrier, you get up maybe 6 o'clock in the morning, you know, your regular routine, 6 o'clock in the morning, you shower, brush your teeth, eat your breakfast, whatever you have to do. You here by 9 o'clock. You start work 9 o'clock, right? Now, when you get off work, right, you work the whole 8 hours, and you got an hour lunch. So that's 9. So 9 to 6, and you started at 6. That's 12 hours already. 12 hours. Now, how would you feel you only got 2 hours to get home? Aren't you going to complain? If they tell you you got 2 hours to get home or you can't get home, how would you feel? Now, I have no problems with that electronic device, logbooks. I have no problem with that. Now, somebody else may have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. I care less about that. You understand? I care less about that. I care about that 14-hour window. Because you're telling me I only got 14 hours to operate my business. So if that's the case, then how if I tell you you got 14 hours to get back home? How would you feel? Wouldn't you feel disrespected? Wouldn't you feel that, you know, you pushing me, you're rushing me? So just say, okay, just say hypothetically, you are a husband and you're henpecked. Your wife looks at the time, you get up 6. Well, you get up at 6, all right? Now, 8 o'clock, you better be back in his house. You're gonna look at a woman like she's crazy. As you being a man, you're gonna look at her like you're crazy. I get here when I get here, because I can't tell you what time I'm gonna be here. I don't know what the road gonna be. It could be an accident. It could be construction. But you're telling me I only got 14 hours. Consecutive. Not broken up. Consecutive. That's my problem. Because we don't know what the condition is going to be ahead of us. There's a God and I ain't it, because I can't see the future. Only he can see the future. So you're telling me that I got to see the future and plan my day on plan my day today for tomorrow. I got to look into the future clock, see tomorrow, what type of accidents are going to happen tomorrow, see what the police are going to do tomorrow. Then I got to plan my day before for that. That's my problem. Other than that, I roll with you. But you're giving me a 14-hour to operate my business, we got a problem, because now you're pushing me. You're pushing me outside my limit. Now, these new guys are just coming to business. Cool, they might like it. But I'm telling you, I don't like it. Because it's unsafe. Because you're telling me no matter what what I got to face ahead of me. I got 14 hours. Then when a hurricane or something come, you make it exempt. Because obviously, for your benefit, it's okay. But for my benefit, it's not okay. Okay? Now, I can go on and on about construction. Your engineering, I hate to say it, a lot of them sucks. They sucks. They design parking garages, right, for deliveries, but they don't engineer it for a truck to get in there. You understand what I'm saying? Here it is. Okay, I understand in the early 50s and 60s, you design things for vehicles at that length. Now you got new construction coming in. There's no sense for the same specs. There's no need for the same specs. I've been in construction longer than I've been in trucking. And I'm telling you, I had to grade some of these things y'all had to build. And I'm saying to myself, y'all ain't the one that have to park in here, have to grade it, or have to drive trucks to get in here. Y'all ain't the one. But you engineer it. You cheat on for your trucks, but you make it ample room for a car. I don't understand that. Your biggest SUV is 21 feet. It's 21 feet, right? Why in the hell do you got a 60-foot roadway for SUV on cars? Why is there 60-foot roadways? Why is there 50-foot roadways for a car? But a truck, you give it 24, 25 feet. Why is that? Now, I understand that you may have limited space. That's why you put parking garage underground. Okay. So if that's the case, if you're building a mall and you got to put the parking garage underground, right? Make it 2 levels. The bottom level, put it trucks. And just support it 14 feet. That's all. That's all you got to do. Put the trucks in the bottom, put the cars on top. So now you make a driveway, go in there. The trucks can either go in there, right? Turn around, back into the loading dock. There's no need for y'all to build those engineerings to build the stuff y'all build. There's no need for that. Y'all showing the ignorance instead of showing education. Y'all ain't showing no growth. I understand you don't got no room. I understand that. But it's the way you do this. You put the trucks on the bottom. You don't have the trucks go on top of the cars. You put the trucks on the bottom. Whatever you design, go down an extra 14 foot, well, an extra 15 and a half feet. You give a foot and a half for material, right? After that, then you continue with your building. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Now, when you go into cities, y'all putting these restaurants and you putting these supermarkets on top of these buildings, but the street ain't getting no wider. It's not getting no wider. You understand what I'm saying? So if the street not getting no wider, why can't you have an underground loading dock for these trucks? Why trucks got to double park on a road that's only 24 feet? Why? Why? You understand what I'm saying? So if you're going to build something according to trucks. Don't base it off cars. Now, something different if you're building for an apartment building, but if you got an apartment building that have a restaurant, anything on the bottom, you design it for trucks first. Trucks first. You design it for people double parking. You design it for trucks making turns. Got to get out that area. You got to use your head sometimes. Y'all don't think. But you have these kids go to school, you charge them $100,000 for education, and they still can't get it right. So there's a problem. The problem starts here. It's y'all code. It's y'all leniency on what y'all do. Okay? Now, I just want the 14-hour window removed. That's all I want in trucking, and I'm happy. I don't care about tolls. I'll pay the tolls. I don't care about the ELD. I don't care about that. I don't have no problem with that. Now, if we want to talk about the motorists, the cars, y'all need to have more unmarked cars that can ride up these highways and get these cars. Just like you got unmarked cars, you need to have unmarked trucks. Officers on commercial division, have them drive like dump trucks, have them drive things that they can blend in with the commercial environment, so now they can see what's going on. Have these cops in buses that y'all impound, have them drive buses, have them drive dump trucks, have them drive bobtail tractors. So now you can see what it's like to be in the trucking industry. Then now you know how to police them. All right? That's all I gotta say. That's the first step. You need to take your commercial divisions, instead of putting them in vehicles where they can see, put them in dump trucks, put them in buses, camouflage them. You know, they can have the lights and everything else, and they can pull over a commercial vehicle, because now they understand what it's like to drive something of that size and how these cars react. They get in front of you, cut you off, put on brakes to test you. So now they can see. So now a car will be more reluctant thinking about, hey, that might be an undercover cop. Put cops, commercial cops, in commercial vehicles. Put them in commercial vehicles. Let them get their Class A license. Let them drive bobtail trucks. They don't got to be new. Put them in bobtail trucks. Let them drive up and down the highway. Let them drive up and down the highway. Let them see what it's like. So now they can give you input on what is road safety. Because their knowledge, they're getting their knowledge just for inspecting the truck. They're not getting the knowledge of road safety. And I'm telling you right now, I done worked on highways with state police. They don't have the knowledge of a trucker. They have the knowledge of making a truck safe. They don't have a knowledge of road safety. They don't. Only way they're gonna have knowledge of road safety, you gotta put them in the vehicles. Let them drive down city streets. Let them see how congested it is. I'll give you a prime example. In New Jersey, I was in Harrison. And this was a good cop. There was a truck. It was blocking traffic. He didn't want to go nowhere because the car was too far out in the driveway. So he just waited. But the cop came and said, go. His trailer tires, he had a flatbed. His trailer tires ran over the engine, totaled the car. The cop said, next time you'll move. Totaled the car. You understand what I'm saying? You got to put these cops in, especially commercial division, you got to put them in commercial vehicles. I'm not talking about no pickup. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a 4-axle dump truck, 5-axle dump truck. I'm talking about a tractor, bobtail. Put them in commercial division. So now they can go inside truck stops. They can take their hat off. They blend in. They don't got to get out the truck. They just blend in. Now they see what's going on. Because a car goes inside of a truck stop, truckers don't acknowledge that. They know it either has to be a unmarked police or somebody that's just don't know anything. But if you put a police inside of a bobtail tractor, let him drive up and down the highway like he do his cruiser. I'm not talking about no 85 and 90 miles per hour. Just go to speed limit. Just keep driving up and down the highway. He can give you a better input on road safety. His job is DOT, Department of Transportation. So put him in them vehicles. Stop buying Explorers and give them Explorers. Tahoes, Suburbans, stop giving them that. Give them moving trucks, moving vans, 27-footers. Now they know now they understand what we go through. Put them in traffic jams. So now they can come back to you and say, look, man, boom, 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 boom. Now you can get a better understanding, because they don't have a clue what it's like, what we go through. They don't have a clue of these drivers and these four-wheelers come in and play with trucks. So he can be in his truck, have his CB or have his radio, and call another marked car and tell him exactly what this four-wheeler doing. Pull him over. He got a camera right there, and he got a camera right there showing front. He got a camera on the sides. He got a camera in the back. Put 4 cameras in that truck. He watching the whole environment, taping it. The only thing he got to do is call a marked car, plate XXXXXXX. Pull him over. Pull him over. That's all you got to do. And let me see what else. What else we got a problem with? Okay. Another problem. Now, all state police and all city that works on state highways and U.S. highways should have a CB inside their vehicle to communicate with commercial traffic. Okay? Just say the Beltway had a overturned vehicle. State police should be able to get on a CB and said, listen, at so-and-so, it's police investigation. Truckers, instead of going east on 495, go west, go around, avoid this area. You will make it much better for the police and for the highway and for the workers, because you won't see no trucks. You won't see no trucks in no traffic jams. Either they're going to stop somewhere over by Fredericksburg, they're going to stop by Fredericksburg and wait, go find somewhere, park, they're going to wait, because when you're in traffic, it makes you tired. So a good trucker, either he's going to try to go around it, or he's going to go to a truck stop and wait. Wait for the state police to say, well, it's clear, but we still got a 5-mile backup. You might want to wait another hour or two before you get back on the road. Then we got the 14-hour window. You understand? So if we can relate to you on that one, have the cops communicate with us, right? Tell us when there's traffic, when there's congestion, when there's accident, when there's fog, when there's a high crosswind, when we should, places where you should avoid, where a truck can get turned over. He can get right on a CB and say, look, exit 33 is icy. I encourage truckers to stay off the highway until we finish salting. Point blank. Or we have a gust of wind on the Bay Bridge. That's 40 miles per hour. It's too risky for us to allow trucks to get on this bridge. You can go around 95, but on 95 over there, other side of Baltimore, you have another bridge there. That's another crosswinds. I urge you to park, wait it out, and continue your journey. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Put CBs in the cop cars. Let them communicate. And take that 14-hour window out. Because if he communicate with us and tell us it's not safe, that means we're hurting on a 14-hour window. Communication. You understand? I'm looking at it, if I was a cop, and this is my patrol beat, it's 95, I'm gonna have a CB, and I'm gonna tell truckers, don't come. It's unsafe. It's traffic jam. I know what it's like for you to be in your truck, in traffic. You get tired. You get sleepy. Now you're messing up your 14-hour window because now you're in traffic. Or you're trying to wait for traffic to die out. I know what it's like. So I encourage you to look at this 14-hour window and encourage you how truckers and police communicate. We need a better communication. There's no reason that we can't communicate better with all this technology that you have. There's no excuse that we should be able to have the communication directly with DOT. Directly. And I'm not talking about no autonomous trucks. I'm not talking about no text message. I'm talking about that CB radio should be in every state police vehicle and every vehicle that on a truck route. Even the county police, all of them should have a CB radio in there to communicate with truckers. And also it can help them. Suppose they have a car chase. They can get on the CB. Well, truckers, I need you to block up all lanes. Wait, where's that car gonna go? It's gonna save the public from a person that's going 100 miles per hour. He can't go through the trucks. All the state police got to do, truckers, I need you to block up 95. Truckers gonna get in every lane and do about 45, slow it down. Traffic gonna blow their horn, but they don't know what's going on. So now your speeder that you chasing is not going 100 miles per hour no more. We got a truck on the shoulder. We got a truck in each lane. He can't go no more. Communicate with us and we can make your job easier. Easier. But it takes you to stop that 14-hour window. Because back in the days, we used to block the road when there was an accident. We'll block the whole highway. A truck getting every lane in his shoulder, telling everybody behind you it's unsafe. There might be a person ejected from the car. So if we don't stop the highway, somebody gonna come by and hit the car. Or a car could be turned over, that another car can hit the car and kill them. All state police gotta do is get on that CB. I need lanes blocked. And I guarantee you won't have no Hellcat doing 190 miles per hour on the interstate, because he can't go nowhere unless he can go on the grass. He go on the grass, he gonna kill himself because he gonna lose control. But he's not hurting no one else. He's not hurting no one else. If he goes in the median, right, and you're ready on ahead, trucks on each side, it's gonna stop traffic. So if he decides to go around, he can't go no more because trucks is right there. The strongest part of a truck is his front wheel. Only thing that truck got to do is put that front wheel in front of that car. That car is demolished. And the truck can still continue on going on its path. All you got to do is hit that front wheel. He's done. But you have to communicate with us. It takes both parties. Drop the 14-hour window and have CBs in every cop car. That's what you need. And that's all I have. And work on construction. That's it.